What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play League of Legends as support Zilean. So before I started recording with my video capture, I went ahead and we tried to do an early game invasion, but unfortunately every entranceway to their jungle was protected. So what we're going to do is we are going to play a very defensive gameplay here. They obviously have a lot more poke and a lot more damage than we can push out. I hope this misfortune stays alive. And normally we do start with 3 biscuits of rejuvenation, but really I didn't want this Shaco to be counter jungling our Amumu and definitely penalizing him. So I went ahead and I spent 75 gold on a control ward, which might hinder me here in the early game. But fortunately for us, our Anivia is going to be picking up a kill, and of course our Fiora will be getting a first blood. And for our goal in lane, it's essentially to get to level 6 as fast as possible. We certainly aren't going to do well against a 2 damage bottom lane. They essentially have a kill lane. So what we're going to need to do is we are going to try to play defensive, try to get as much farm and as much experience as possible. And because I'm running an Ancient Coin, for every attack that kills a minion, whether it be through misfortune or through another one of our minions, we'll go ahead and get a lot of sustainability. We are going to get 5 hit points back for every minion death. Hopefully she's not going to die on us. And it looks like no flash Ezreal. And of course, I don't believe Ezreal has heal either, but I could be mistaken. And even though Misfortune has gone back, we are going to be taking some of her farm. Having some additional creep score will be beneficial. I'm not sure this Amumu would be able to take out an early game Shaco, especially with double buffs. And let's get Misfortune to level 3. Ezreal doing quite a bit of poke damage, that's for sure. So my Zilean gameplay is a little bit different than what you would normally expect. I like to go ahead and max my time warp, and you'll notice that I don't get any extra damage. I'll have a rank 1 time bomb, but essentially I like to play a utility-based support, and I like to ensure that my AD carry survives at all costs. So of course, excuse me one second. So of course what will normally happen is right now we are getting to level 4, getting rank 2 time warp. Once we get to level 9, we will have rank 5 time warp and have a 99% slow. Now of course the reason why that's so important is having a 99% slow is essentially just as strong as an invasion. We are going to be throwing a double bomb down on this Ezreal, but not dealing too much damage. And looks like Irelia is going to fall. Fiora is now 2-0. And Misfortune getting out of there just in time. Now, you're also going to wonder why on earth is this Zilean not bringing Flash. The reason why I don't bring Flash is I have played so many games as Zilean. Over the past 3 seasons, you know, I must have played probably 1,500 Zilean games. And the reason why is I know Zilean's limitations. I know where to move him, where not to move him. And essentially, I like to try to create traps. I will need to go back here. Normally, I don't go back until level 8. But I am so low that this is going to be very, very bad. Let's throw a ward in this bush, prevent any Shaco ganks. And of course, I am going to stay back, try to get some health back from every minion death. And all we need to do is stay alive. We are very, very close to level 6, getting rank 3 time warp at level 5. Now, like I said, if all goes well, both Misfortune and I should be hitting level 6 at the 8-minute mark. Looks like Misfortune is going to go down. Not much we can do with all this poke. Now, of course, I am happy I purchased our jungler a control ward, but had I have purchased 2 additional rejuvenation biscuits, you know, I would definitely not be in this predicament I am right now. And as I stated earlier, the reason why I don't have Flash is I like to play a very defensive and a very cunning Zilean playstyle. I like to set up traps, I like to set up baits, and you know, if we can somehow trap the enemy AD carry, we can certainly be able to take him down. We want the enemy team to play on our terms and on our field, so that way we'll get as much advantage as possible. I am going to need to go down, but I am very, very close to level 6. And now that I am level 6, I will be going back. I have my ultimate procced and ready for when this Shaco comes in. And of course, we will be upgrading our Ancient Coin into a Nomad's Medallion. We're going to be getting a Rejuvenation Bead and of course some Boots of Speed. It might be nice to get some additional Biscuits of Rejuvenation, but I don't think we're going to be getting those. Is Amumu going for this dragon? I'm coming in, but this probably is not a good idea. And as I was saying earlier for the 3rd time, I keep getting distracted. Because I like to play a very defensive and a very cunning Zilean playstyle, I like to go ahead and try to set up traps. What will happen is Ezreal will eventually run out of mana, and of course he will still get cocky, and he will overextend and try to start auto-attacking our Misfortune. All of these minions here will essentially protect our AD carry, and jump on any enemy champion that is throwing auto attacks down on our AD carry. So, that is the trap. If we are able to couple our Ignite with our minions here, we'll certainly be able to take out any enemy champion. And that's what we like to call the bait and switch. And we can really pretty much take out any champion in the game. And all it really takes is the right moment. So you can see I haven't died once, I don't have Flash. It's not necessarily the worst skill, but you know, I really like Ignite. Flash is useful, but with my playstyle, I prefer not to bring it. I think the cooldown is a little too much. Where's the ultimate? Woo! Very close. And looks like we are going to be chasing after the Amumu here. I'm coming in as well. And I've got my ultimate procced and ready. Woo! Here we go. Alright, I have everything ready, got my ultimate going, getting 2 assists, and we are going to be picking up this dragon. I am going to have to tank this because I don't want Amumu to get damaged. I do have my ultimate procced and ready. And of course, we are going to be picking up a Drake and running on out of here. Hopefully, Ezreal does not have his ultimate. But of course, so far so good. Having an early game Infernal Drake will essentially ensure our victory in the late game. Having an additional 8% attack power is pretty substantial. We are going to be getting a Boots of Mobility. And of course, we are going to, well, we are going to save our money for the time being. We need to get a Sightstone. I was going to pick us up some armor, but unfortunately, I don't believe that will happen. And let's hope our enemy team doesn't fare too well. We have a Shaco in our jungle. And nothing we can do against this Karma here. And looks like we are going to throw a bait down on this Karma, and she will die. Watching out for any Ezreal ults. Got my ultimate procced and ready. Speeding up the misfortune here. We might be able to secure a second kill. Hopefully. There it is. Good job, team. And you can see why my time warp, even at rank 4 and not rank 5, is just absolutely broken. Helps secure kills at all costs. And of course, it is very, very broken. I am going to need to go back. I finally have enough money for a Sight Stone, which of course would give us some much needed vision of the enemy jungle and the enemy river. Let's pick up a Sight Stone, giving us 150 health. I am not level 9, so I won't be able to pick up an Oracle of Alteration just yet. Amumu is doing quite well, 4-0-0. I'm coming in. We might be able to get a kill on this LeBlanc, but she is highly mobile. And now that we are level 8, we are one step closer to, of course, getting rank 5 Time Warp. We will need to be a level 9. I don't have my ultimate. And Shaco will die. I'd like to take out... Let's not dive him. This is a bad idea. LeBlanc is highly mobile. And you just took half your health, 60-70% of your health, and free damage. Looks like Amumu is coming in. Doesn't have his ultimate just yet. And slowing down. It's 85% slow on the Karma. Yeah, nothing we can really do. All we can really do, I guess, is stay alive, try to get some farm. Had I have been rank 5 Time Warp, things could have gone a little differently. We certainly would have killed that Karma. And of course, having some additional mana regeneration and some cooldown reduction would certainly be very beneficial as well. Our goal now is, now that we've reached level 9, once we get to level 11, our Chrono Shift will essentially go from an 82-second cooldown, because of my scaling cooldown reduction runes, down to about 58. Now, a 22-second cooldown reduction isn't really anything to laugh about. It is very, very broken. And I do have my ultimate procced and ready. I don't want to go in on this, but it looks like we are. And it looks like Irelia is about to take our top tower. Don't know if we're going to have the damage for this. Here's the double bomb. Maybe not. And I do have enough mana here for our ultimate. Let's stay near this Anivia. Unfortunately, I was a little too far away, to ult this Amumu. Aww. That was rude. And they are going to be getting an early game Drake. Not much we can do. But of course, we will get our Ruby Sightstone, get a little bit of armor, start working into our Talisman of Ascension. And of course, we will finally get our Oracle of Alteration. What dragon is this? A Mountain Drake. We will upgrade our current Sightstone into a Ruby Sightstone, and we'll start working on our very first main item, the Talisman of Ascension. We will need 1,100 more gold to complete the item.
Yes.
And running over to our mid lane, let's throw some wards down, hopefully get some vision of the area. Looks like we have found a control ward, but I am not going to contest it. I'm coming in. I believe she has the egg, but I don't know. Watching out for any Ezreal ultimates. Anivia does have the egg. Negative 10 armor and magic resistance for 6 seconds. And looks like Karma is coming in. And Miss Fortune should have her very first item once she returns to base. Let's get her to level 10 using our Time in a Bottle passive. And of course she doesn't need it. And it might be nice to pick up some additional wards here. Refilling our Sightstone and trying to somehow lock down a team fight, we would certainly win a 5v5. Looks like Irelia is coming up top, picking up a Chain Vest, giving us some additional armor. And once we get the Talisman of Ascension, we'll be able to pretty much secure kills left and right. I'm fine. There we go. What a very nice bait. I don't know if this is a good idea now. Anivia should leave. Alright, speed up the Misfortune. Alright, so far, so good. I thought that was a little risky, but my team here certainly has proven to be very good. Let's go ahead and get this Misfortune to level 11, unlocking her new ultimate, and of course bringing us one step closer to our rank 2 ultimate as well. Fiora will be taking down a top tower, and of course we are getting more farm, more money, more experience here in the bottom lane. I will go ahead, once these minions die, I will throw down another ward, essentially protecting us. Has this tower taken any damage? It has. We have found a control ward, we will be taking it out. And our ultimate is not procced and ready, so we are going to play more of a defensive playstyle. And have my movement speed ready for when the Shaco comes in. And we are now level 11. You're going to see my gameplay drastically change. I'm leaving. This is a bad idea. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't think you're going to get out of here, though. Maybe. She does have her, I believe, her strut. We are finally going to be purchasing our very first item of the game, the Talisman of Ascension. And of course, getting a ruby crystal would be nice as well. Starting to build into our second item, the Banshee Spirit. I'm coming for you, Moo. I'm scared. Let's take out this ward here. Or this trap, I should say. And we are picking up a kill on the Karma. And of course, Misfortune now has 3 kills. Looks like there is a Shaco here. I hope he dives on me. Baited. I knew that was gonna happen too. Woo! We are doing very, very well this game. Let's get our Anivia to level 13. Giving her a little bit of extra health and armor. And it looks like they have somebody in the enemy jungle here. Already there. Here comes our Misfortune ultimate. Picking up a double kill. I really want this dragon. We'll clear the area of any wards. Doesn't look like there are any. I don't know why we would give vision that direction. Guess it was a misclick on Anivia's part. Now, Misfortune will be going back, most likely picking up her second item, the Infinity Edge. We are going to be dealing a substantial amount of damage. We are chipping away at the cost of our Banshee's Veil. And the goal with our Banshee's Veil, of course, is to prevent the enemy team from essentially stunning me or slowing me or having any type of crowd control effects that would prevent me from ulting my Misfortune at the opportune time. Having that 1 or 2 extra seconds of not being stunned or snared will allow me to essentially ensure that Misfortune gets her ultimate exactly when she needs it and pretty much set the traps and play the game on my terms and not theirs. I am going to throw a ward down, but unfortunately I think I am going to miss a little bit of this farm. But fortunately, we did throw a ward down and we saw an Ezreal. Misfortune is very close to level 13. Let's get us on out of here. Having this Cloud Drake is very good for any support player. I don't think we can kill the Irelia. I'm slow in the Irelia. What is this Amumu doing? Alright, well Fiora doesn't have her teleport. Doesn't have a teleport at all. This Amumu had an amazing ultimate. Not. It's all good though. We're doing fine. Just got a little unlucky. Once we pick up our Banshee's Veil, no one will be able to touch us. Looks like Anivia is going to go down for her 5th death. Now, I don't have enough for a Banshee's Veil, but I do have enough for a little bit of armor. And hopefully by the next time I go back, I will be able to complete my Banshee's Veil. I'm running down as fast as I can, going to be ulting this Misfortune any second now. Unfortunately, I was not fast enough. Fiora picking up a kill on the Ezreal. It would be really nice if she could get that tower for us. I don't think this is a good idea. And really, we don't have Exhaust or Ignite or any of our ultimates. I don't want it. All we need to do is stay alive for 21 more seconds, and we'll have our ultimate. Looks like Shaco is going to go down. We might be able to pick a blue buff up for the Anivia. Throwing some wards down whenever we can. Ooh, we could take out the Karma right now. Now, we do have enough for our Banshee's Veil. Next time I go back, I will pick one up. But the sooner the better. And let's get a Moo on out of here. We are going to be picking up 3 kills. And finally, we have one of our most important items in the build, besides our Talisman of Ascension. The Banshee's Veil will protect us from dying, and of course, getting crowd controlled. See, right there, I could have saved this misfortune had they have gone back. They're playing very aggressive and taking unnecessary risks, but it's all good. We are doing quite well, and I can guarantee you we are going to win this game. Shaco is going to fall off, and I believe their LeBlanc is going to fall off as well. Fed Shacos do not win games. Inevitably. And especially when I pick up a Locket. Oh, man. But once I get a Locket, this Assassin for Shaco, he's not going to be able to do anything to this misfortune. Let's pull him on out of here. Oh, where's the double stun? Well, now that we have 2 Infernal Drakes, Misfortune is going to do a lot of damage. Our goal, of course, is to get to level 16 now, getting us our rank 3 and our final ultimate form, bringing us down to about a 38-second ultimate. And it will only get better as we move closer and closer to our 45% CDR. We are going to be picking up an Aegis of the Legion, getting us some additional magic resistance and getting one step closer to our now Locket of the Iron Solari.
The way is
I think we could have won that. Misfortune has so many kills. She has 9 compared to a LeBlanc with, I believe, 3. Let's get a Moo to level 14, giving him some more armor and a little bit more health as well. Throwing wards down wherever we can. Looks like LeBlanc will be pushing, so of course, let's try to trap somebody out. Speeding up. Not sure where really it went. Running down to the Fiora. Looks like she is going to try to 1v2. Let's get some towers. We really need that. Pressure this tower wherever we can. And get this misfortune on out of here. And we have found the LeBlanc, slowing her down, maybe even getting a double stun. And there's the ultimate, here's the stun, there's the kill. Alright, now if only we had our entire team here. It looks like we do not. I still think this is a really bad idea. Hopefully we can get to this tower in time. And if they do dive us, we have an exhaust. And of course, now we have our Locket of the Iron Solari. We'll be able to go ahead and throw a shield on our AD carry, giving her about 600 shielding at level 18. Which of course is nothing to laugh about.
Inevitably. Time is wasted.
Once we group here, we can pretty much win this game. I am going to go down and attack and slow this Karma. And it looks like we are going to be securing a kill. Fiora is going to be attacked. I have my ultimate procced and ready. And we have an Elder Drake in the next 40 seconds. I would like to go ahead and try to secure a Baron. Not sure how well that would work, but of course, having some towers would be nice as well. Speeding up the Amumu. Standing by the misfortune at all times. Got my ultimate up, and of course I have my exhaust up as well. This is a bad idea. I don't want to do this at all. And Misfortune picking up a shutdown. She will certainly not be able to survive this Irelia. We are going to be building a little bit more armor. Start building into a Guardian Angel. 1, 2, and 20 certainly isn't a bad score to have. So I'm doing quite well compared to somebody who has, well, everybody else has around 7 deaths. Not too bad. I am very happy with this team. I think if we do win, or even if we lose, I am going to go ahead and honor everybody on our team. No one's been flaming. No one's been toxic. It's been a very nice game to have. That's very rare. And we are waiting for the misfortune to spawn. She will be a level 16 once I give her my time in a bottle passive. And I will be a level 16 as well, bringing me from a 54-second ultimate down to a 35-second ultimate. Man, I am always going to have my ultimate. It's always going to be procced. It's always going to be ready. It's going to be a great game. Let's take the Baron. We've got a kill on this Karma, that's for sure. She is going to jump away. Unfortunately, the Shaco was faster than I was. Wasn't expecting him. We don't have an 80 carry. We should... And there's the slow, there's the exhaust, and I still think that was a really bad idea, but hey, I guess it worked. Throwing down some bombs, throwing down some rewinds. We are having a very good game. And now that we have our Baron buff, we should have enough money to purchase our Guardian Angel. But of course, we are going to try for this Elder Drake as well. Probably a little risky, but nothing we can't handle. Take out this Blasting Cone. We have already taken out the Scryer's Bloom. As a support, looks like their Shaco is down, and as a support, I will be staying back, acting like a meat shield. And now we have enough for our Guardian Angel. Let's win the game. Group up with this Caitlyn here. I'm guessing Caitlyn's going to go back any second now. Maybe not. Alright, I am going to have my ultimate ready, my shield ready. We are going to win this game right now. Let's run up, throw an ignite on this Ezreal. Maybe do a little bit of damage, not a lot, but we will be able to take out this tower. I have my locket ready, the rest of my items ready as well. Alright, where's my misfortune? Where's the misfortune? I see the Shaco coming in. Alright, I'm saving my ultimate for Misfortune herself. And we are going to be winning this game. Thank you all so much for joining me. And as always, I will see you in the next episode. Woo!